Ladies and gentlemen, folks and friends, we are back. The third game of the day, semi-finals between the Delhi Hurricanes and Future Hope Harlequins. The Delhi Hurricanes Rugby Football Club, formally formed on the 31st July 2004. On 31st July itself, they started playing. They played their first tournament in the 2005 when they participated in the All India Southeast Asia tournament. The club has an excellent track record, having won their first trophy, the Callahan Cup in Bhubaneswar in the year 2009. After this, the Delhi Hurricanes won many trophies, including various age groups, tournaments, etc.
And the starting lineup for the Future Hope Harlequins is with Anisha, Tanuja, Sonam, Rushita, Chanda, Sonam, Subasti, Nikita, Sandhya Rai, a very prominent name in the Indian rugby team, Namista, Lashmi, another prominent name in the Indian team, Poonam, Anushka, and Rima.
Too fast for you, Amishi, this one.
And Sandhya Rai ready for kickoff for the second semi-final.
And also, another thing, the Delhi Hurricanes, RFC won the inaugural National 15s men's tournament in 2023. The first of its kind Division 1 15s Rugby Championship. The women's team finished third, and the men's with a hefty score of 100 points in the history of rugby. Most of the Haryana state team, who have been undefeated for the last 9 years, players from the Delhi Hurricanes, finished second in the national sevens and third national games. It's a platform for both states, Haryana and Delhi, and it has contributed to almost 30% representation of women in the sport of rugby. Key players to watch in this game: Priya Baisla, Sheetal Sharma, Shikha Yadav.
All three very prominent names from the time rugby has been popular in the country. They have all three represented the national team and have been part recently of also the team that went into the Asian Games in China. Another very interesting and important game for both the sides. And the referee call on both the captains to set up and make sure that both the teams are completely aware of all the rules, maintain discipline as the game goes on, because we know with both teams we can expect some good pace rugby and some really hard tackles.
Referee for this match, Harshal, with A.R. Ryan.
And time on, and with that whistle, kick off for the third game and the second semi-final for the cup. And knock on by Delhi Hurricanes, and we go into the scrum in the very first 10 seconds of the game. And the reins are back.
What a beautiful day for these two teams playing in the rain. Every rugby player's dream. And the semi-finals. First minute in, first scrum.
And the rains have not really backed down the crowds. We see it increasing. And why not? These are two of the top teams in the 15s. And that's a penalty awarded to Future Hope.
Found the gap. Are we going to see a few of these in this match? No, it's not the Butterfingers, it's the rain.
While it's a rugby player's dream to be playing in the rains, but the one thing that we also dread is missing out on those balls. It just gets incredibly difficult to keep your hands on this oddly shaped ball that we have learned to catch over the years.
Rain is boon and bane. Ref calls back, hold that thought. Let's start from the mark. Listen to the whistle. "10-meter advantage. The line is set. Sandhya on the right. Itching for the ball.
And playing from Lakshmi to Sandhya and going through the hard hit.
And goes inside. Quite a lot of numbers on the right. They should get it out now. That's about it. Time change.
Future Hope bringing back the ball inside the game, trying to use the other side of the field. Sandhya and Lakshmi looks like they're trying something, trying to make a move. They have been playing together for a really long time, both at the local season and even in the national team.
Strong defense by the Hurricanes. So difficult to create a gap in this wall or even to break this wall. Few good hits, few good tackles.
And a whistle by the referee. And bringing back to start another penalty.
Two of the cameras have to go off the field because of the rain. Bear with us. We'll keep you updated.
Trying to power through Future Hope. Very close to the try line. And trying to use Sandhya's speed and tactics to create some gaps. And another penalty in favor of Future Hope. And Sandhya's through. Just falling short of the try line. Defense getting stronger. Expecting a pick and go. We're pushing out. And once again stopped short of the try line. And another penalty in favor of Future Hope. Seems like Sandhya is getting in some help from the sidelines to decide what to do at this penalty. Time's off.
The Delhi Hurricane pushed onto their line. And Harshal disciplining. Four minutes, 32 seconds into the game. And they've asked kick to poles. Penalty kick.
And missed that. Unfortunately, the tactic to put Points on board not working, and we go back to the half line to restart.
Oh, that's pressure. Right in front of you. The Delhi Hurricanes, when they're in front of you, your feet tremble a bit.
Also be all the pressure from the importance of this game, and at that point when you're in the groove of going into the pick and goes, and that sudden change of strategy can also create a bit of a unstable situation for the player. One would really feel sorry for Sandhya at that situation, so close and missing out on that penalty.
Another long whistle. All offside. Must use it this time. They have a good set of forwards. Few faces on the left. Ball in the back.
And once again, charging in. Play on. Using the long legs and pumping them through.
Support reaches in time. Looking dangerous for the Hurricanes this time. She
Stop.
needs support here. Playing advantage. Bringing it back.
Sandhya really coming in, not trying to give any time, and that's what Sandhya is known for, finding that gap, quick tap, and the first try to future hope in the first 7 minutes of the game.
Finally, after a long tussle, they placed the ball onto the try line. This ball carefully crafted by Wintex.
And of course, a relief for Sandhya, getting that conversion kick and adding 2 more points to the team. Future Hope Harlequins 7, Delhi Hurricanes 0. And ball once back, possession with Future Hope Harlequins. Looking to Sandhya to create some magic between the backs and the forwards.
8 minutes in, enough time onto the clock. First score by the Future Hope Harlequins. Delhi Hurricanes 0. Time for a scrum.
And on that set, both teams engage, happy with the scrum, ball is in, and pushing them through, but managing to take the ball out in time. Sandhya kicks, and that's a knock on, but playing advantage, ball in possession of Future Hope. Oh, and that's a conversion. We have Neha taking and passing out the ball. The rain might have stopped, but the ball still seems to be a bit slippery. Keep making it a little difficult to get their grips on. And Sandhya has once again kicked out the ball for a line out.
11-11 on the clock. 7 for Delhi Hurricanes. 7 for Future of Harlequins. Delhi Hurricanes nil.
Big claps for their teammate who was injured, coming back, putting in some motivation for the team.
And that's the beauty of this sport. You celebrate failures. You celebrate people getting down. You celebrate people getting injured.
The line out looks like Delhi may make that turnaround, creating impact coming back from an injury immediately. Quick supports and quick outs. Delhi
Beautiful line there.
would have to play very tactically against Future Hope Harlequins, trying to use once again the kind of game that Orissa showed, a balanced game between their forwards and backs.
Jyoti with a big hit. Shikha.
Had a brilliant game day before yesterday, almost gifting herself on her birthday a number of tries against Kerala Warriors, who played earlier today and have unfortunately now been knocked out of the tournament. And knock on, scrum down. Can Delhi Hurricanes do it once again to get the ball out of the scrum and turn over and take advantage of the situation being so close to Future Hope's try line? The subs running onto the field to give them give the players some respite to hydrate, and the Orissa team in the crowds waiting to see who their opponents would be in the finals of the Rugby15s Division 1 Women's Edition. Sandhya speaking to her scrum, trying to keep them calm in the situation. This is their danger zone. Now happy, the ball's in.
Playing
Tin.
advantage. Another big whistle.
Scrum collapsing. And ball to Future Hope Harlequins. No surprises, we see the ball in the hand of Sandhya, looking to kick to touch on the opposite side of the field. Scrum down. Yeah. Looks like the captain has something to say to the referee. And reforming for the scrum. Quick out. Kicking to gain possession. And straight. There seems to be another whistle. And penalty. Penalty awarded to Future Hope. She's going to kick. Yeah. Change in kicker. Lakshmi now kicking out to touch.
Another knock on. Straight from the line out, a scrum.
Using the scrum weight, but a little too late. Ball already out. Beautiful line by Future Hope, but the excitement and a bit of the slip of the ball. And pull back to another scrum on the other end of the field.
17 minutes 48 seconds in. Future Hope Harlequins 7, Delhi Hurricanes 0.
Not happy with the scrum. Disengaged. After a long time, Delhi Hurricanes have possession of the ball. Playing the line. Beautiful line. And quick support coming in. Recovery. And time for some face play by the forwards.
Mistakes like these, experienced players. But yes, the ball went backwards. I was
And
playing advantage. Ten minutes left into this contest. First half. And Delhi Hurricanes in advancing in the half of the Future of Harlequins. That's a clean scrum. Shikha onto the move.
almost like she's taking the matters into her hand to use her experience. Gaining some ground. Strong ruck.
Riya Bisht, Neha Baba.
Quick pass outs to the line. And
Under
unfortunately,
But still, ball remains in the favor of Hurricanes. Advantage played on.
and the lights come on as we are going to be moving into towards the end of the first half of this game. But a good 8 minutes still left. There can be a dramatic turnaround by Delhi Hurricanes. And I'm sure the boys' team of Delhi Hurricanes will be waiting for that moment. And clean out. Looping in. Trying to gain some more ground.
That's another one. Quite a few.
They've been around for a long time. I think they're now almost itching to get that try. Almost trying everything, every move to see what works in their favor. Scrum down. Delhi Hurricanes looking at using their strength to push future Hope Harlequins over. Managed to get that ball out. Trying to play the line, and that's where Ria has scored the try for Delhi Hurricanes. Just the gap that they were looking for. And 5 points on the board.
Equalizer, the Delhi Hurricanes men's team quite happy with that try. First 5 points from Riya Bisht. Opens up. 7 minutes left. First 5 points. Scores levels. Delhi Hurricanes at ease.
Both teams have their counterparts in their male teams as well, and it's quite lovely to see both their teams come out to support the female players. At the women's edition, unfortunately, conversion was not complete. So Delhi Hurricanes still trailing by 2 points at 5 and Future Hope Harlequins at 7. With both the men's team in the crowd, seems like there's a bit of a rivalry going on off the field as well.
Neha Baba on the run. Takes 3 to get her down. That was a good hard run towards the ruck. Missed possession at this point of time. 5 minutes left into the game. Playing advantage, the Delhi Hurricanes. Neha Baba onto a fierce run again. And Matthew. Another big one.
Time off. The referee speaking to the captain of Future Hope Harlequins, giving them a warning for the team players.
There goes all offside. Time for a line out.
Seth, we do see that the referees have been playing a very, very key role in these matches, not just following protocols and ensuring the game is played by the rules, but calling out lack of discipline during game to ensure that it's also played safely. This gives us confidence for everyone who's watching to be sure that the game, though very rough from the outside, safety measures and safe play is definitely ensured during game time.
Driving the maul, the Delhi Hurricanes.
And into a ruck, and the ball's back to the back line. Almost costing them the ball, but in time to protect it once again, retaining their possession.
Jyoti with a strong hard hit.
Not releasing the ball, and the ball turns over to Future Hope Harlequins.
3 minutes left onto the clock. 2 points behind Delhi Hurricanes in the first half.
Rima not looking at giving up, finally has been pulled down into a ruck. The ref brings back the game to the mark. And not 10. Unfortunately, Delhi Hurricane loses another 10 meters.
Minute and a half left. And Future Hope Harlequins advancing.
The defense clearly got to her faster than the ball moving out of the hand. We can see some quick support coming in on both sides of the team, which is so important in this game, especially so closely contested. Everyone's looking for that turnover. Beautiful pass out in the back line. And at that, with the referee's whistle, the speed has been stopped. Sandhya doesn't look happy with that whistle at all.
Last 30 seconds left for this game. And scrum in favor of the Delhi Hurricanes.
And ball's out. And with that horn.
There goes the horn. Still in possession. The Delhi Hurricanes might want to take 5 points before they leave for the halftime.
Watching Neha Baba go in like that, I'm almost happy that I'm on the commentary box and not on the field. It's been many years that we've got an opportunity to play against the Delhi Hurricanes. And penalty with turnover, ball in possession of Future Hope. Looks like Harshal is going to have one more last play before we move into halftime. And kick to touch. We're going into line out. Short ball and a miss opportunity for Future Hope Harlequins.
A semi is looking like a semi. The game we've all been waiting for. Totally worth it.
Ready for another strong scrum. Some last minute strategies between the scrum half and number 8. Pushing through. Delhi Hurricanes retaining. And quickly recovering the ball. Delhi Hurricanes maintaining possession. And penalty in favor of Delhi Hurricanes. Calling for support and going in strong for a big hit once again. And that was a big hit to Shikha, but back on her feet and now into a strong ruck. Playing advantage. Future of Harlequins gain possession of the ball once again. We have seen a very balanced game between both the sides. Almost equal ball possession, equal play in each other's halves. And the scoreboard also shows a very balanced score. Seems like a bit of a disagreement between the players and the referee. And time on.
Time on.
Penalty for high tackle in favor of Future Hope. And it's game on once again. Quick pass to Sandhya. Another knock on. And
That
that's
whistle
a
move
half
on
time.
to the halftime. Stay tuned. Another action-packed half awaits you.
And with that horn, we're back for the second half of the second semi-finals at the National Rugby 15s Division 1 for the women's edition at KIT University, Bhubaneswar, Orissa. With only a difference of 2 points, Delhi Hurricane will definitely be looking at coming in and starting strong to dominate the Future Hope Harlequins, while Future Hope Harlequins will try to maintain that difference and try to defend their score.
Ref blows the whistle, calls in the players to set, realign, commencing the second half in a few seconds. Tough first half for the Delhi Hurricanes. Managed to bag 5 points. Ria just in time saw the gap and scored. Now the tackles coming in fast, shooting like anything. Knock on, scrum down, Reds ball. Number 8 securing the ball in her feet. And there goes Neha Baba again. She should bend down a bit more with those hits. Straight into contact won't work. You have weight, you have power, you need to know how to use the weight. That's a beautiful ankle chop tackle to Shikha there.
Using her height and speed, trying to get through that tackle. And now with the ball with Shikha out to Priya, and almost a very, very big mistake at this point from Delhi Hurricanes.
Future of Harlequins. Ball in favor of Delhi Hurricanes. Feeding in the ball, Suman Arya.
The
Another
loud
number 8 move, perhaps. There it
was
goes.
Bob.
In advantage
Ditch.
still, Delhi Hurricanes. Was a high tackle, surely onto Neha Baba's head.
Looks like this combination between Neha Baba and Ria has really been working. That's how they got their first try as well.
And that's it.
That's
Suman-
it for Delhi Hurricanes getting that advantage. And
Finally, number 5. With that try, they have crossed 5 more points across the board. It's 10 for Delhi Hurricanes, Future Hope Harlequins 7, and they have decided not to take the kick, come back fast, save the time, and score more points. Asan Matthew.
And
Oh, the leap she took for her team. That's a big one.
for a high tackle, the penalty awarded to Delhi Hurricanes, unfortunately called back to restart that penalty kick.
Five minutes in, 10 for Delhi Hurricanes, leading now, and Future Hope Harlequins 7. Last match of the day. It's the semis between the Future Hope and the Delhi Hurricanes. Brought to you by the Government of Odisha, the KIT University, Capgemini, Fasten Up, Wintex Exports, the ABTP, Orfa, and our broadcasting partners, Fancode, your favorite sports entertainment app. The hand towards Delhi Hurricanes in favor.
And out of the scrum, passing on to Priya. Securing the ball while losing some balance, but possession still stays with Delhi Hurricanes. Once again, this lead has been extremely motivating for the Delhi Hurricanes, but unfortunately a knock-on from their end, and the ball possession goes to Future Hope Harlequins. We can hear loud cheers from both sides of the team every time one of them get a penalty or advantage in favor of them. And once again, a shout out to our medical team that has been on their feet for the last 4 days throughout the games, running at all ends of the field, ensuring on time assistance to all our players. And that's out. A classic move by Future Hope Harlequins, straight in, and that's another try.
Five more points for the future of Harlequins.
Try not awarded. And we're back to scrum.
No try for the future of Harlequins. Still on 7, Delhi Hurricanes on 10.
Unfortunately, losing the ball.
Another scrum awarded, this time in favor of the future of Harlequins. 41 minutes in. 20 minutes left into this contest. Delhi Hurricanes in lead, but you never know when the future of Harlequins come back out of nowhere.
Almost saved at that infringement earlier. And an advantage awarded to Delhi Hurricanes. With a quick tap, they're back to gameplay. And unfortunately, all that excitement brought to a halt by the referee. Pull back to restart. Time. Stop. And Shikha trying to break through with some few dummy passes. And a knock on ball in favor of Future Hope Harlequin. It's been a not happy with the scrum. Looking at rebinding. The referee wants to see 3 clear movements on 3 clear calls of crouch, bind, and set. Happy. The ball's in. Scrum's turning around. Unfortunately, not working for the Future Hope Harlequins. The ball goes back to Delhi Hurricanes. Time off looks like an injury.
Another phase of play. Pick and goes. Another one underway. Onto the blind side. Giving enough space for backs to realign. Sumanaria with the ball. The high tackle advantage, yes, the hand is up.
Shika going in once again. Quick recovery, back on her feet. Not backing down. And that's a time off. Looks like an infringement. Time for yet another chat between the referee and the captain of Future Hope Harlequins. Seems a little similar to the Delhi Rebels and Bangalore match yesterday when there was a lot of talk between the referee and the captains. Unfortunately, that's a yellow card for Future Hope Harlequins. Again, at a very dangerous situation in the game. High tackle, and Baba goes in, just falling short of the try line.
For 46th minute. Try backed by the Hurricanes. 15s. 15 points onto the scoreboard.
An okay by AR Shurojit and a try awarded to Delhi Hurricanes. Priya really giving a good talk to her team to ensure.
And that's a second try for Kajal.
No conversion. The score at 15 for Delhi Hurricanes and 7 for Future Hope Harlequins. Quick water break for both the teams as they line up once again to recover.
Thirteen minutes left onto the clock. We'll see who will play the Odisha Rugby Football Club in the finals. Just about time. Jyoti getting the taping done. Enough time to recover, replenish, re-energize, disassemble, rearrange for the both teams. See, there were a lot of players who have been injured, but nobody has fallen sick. The food in the KIT University and how beautifully and with cleanliness the food is being prepared for the players. It's because all these little aspects they kind of bundle up and culminate in the games.
And it's important to call out at this point when we're talking about the food. Even the nutrition and the diet, the daily menus are set very thoughtfully, keeping in mind the games, the kind of nutrition that they would require. And this has been the famous hit of Neha Baba that we've been seeing for years, gaining a lot of ground for her team, powering through the opposition.
There goes Anjali. Fresh legs onto the pitch. Ria Bisht. Shika. Shika in front of the try line, right in the middle, and quite a convertible angle, a cherry on top, underway.
Looks like Delhi Hurricanes, after their first try, have come back with a lot more vigor in the second half, pushing through Future Hope Harlequins, capitalizing on their mistakes, getting in as many penalties as they can in their favor. Let's look at whether we can convert this one. Unsuccessful conversion, But the score is Delhi Hurricanes at 20 and Future Hope Harlequins at 7.
9 minutes left. Hefty score there. In possession now, Future Hope Harlequins. Wingy was empty, but just in time. Came in and caught. Playing advantage, Future Hope Harlequins. Feeding in the ball, Future Hope Harlequins. Still on 7. No movement yet. Delhi Hurricanes back into their game.
Scrum collapsing. And the ball goes back into favor of Delhi Hurricanes. We can hear the crowd cheering for the team. The captain of Future Hope Harlequins not happy with the decision. But the referee's decision is final and we have to follow that. Going back to scrum.
Another penalty. Quick tap and go. Number 10 has enough space in front of her. Dragged down by Simran. And this time around.
And that's a try for Future Hope Harlequins. Oh, there's a timeout. Looks like a bit of consultation between both the referees. And try awarded to Future Hope Harlequins, bringing up their score to 12. Sandhya will be looking at taking the conversion kick and try to get the score closer to that of Delhi Hurricanes.
What an intense semi this has been.
And successful. And with that, Future Hope Harlequins at 15 and Delhi Hurricanes at 20. 14. Reconfirming the scores, Future Hope Harlequin at 14 and Delhi Hurricanes at 20. Just when we thought that Delhi Hurricanes had the game in their hand, Future Hope has come back with a miracle and clearly shows how important getting those conversion kicks are. They are definitely going to try to use their speed and their backline to advantage to power through and get in another quick try to put in some more pressure on Delhi Hurricanes.
And I don't believe that's a miracle. I know this team always gives us a good show. Always come back. There's no luck. There's no miracle. There's no hope for them. It is all hard work.
And a knock on, but with some great moves, skills, and some great strategic play, Future Hope has really advanced quickly towards the try line of Delhi Hurricanes.
All the angels and demons are all the consequences of your own choices, and good choices are made by the Harlequins in this half, resulting in 14 points and Delhi Hurricanes RFC at 20.
It's like we saw a revival of the Future Hope Harlequins in the last 2 minutes. Scrums collapsed and ball awarded to Delhi Hurricanes. And typical style, Baba picks up the ball for a quick tap to gain some ground while the team still rearranges themselves.
Two minutes left onto the clock. One try from either side can change the course of this game. For now, leading Delhi Hurricanes.
And time off. And once again, Future Hope. Both captains from both teams have been called in by the referee. Is this going to be a warning or another card? Both players have been called in too.
Things are meant to be heated up. Look at the score line here.
This looks like serious business. And a yellow card for both the teams. In the last 1.5 minutes of the game, both teams are down to 14 players each. At this point, it's all about the team which keeps their calm and makes lesser mistakes. And time back on.
Time on, senior.
Not happy with the scrum once again. And we reset for another scrum down.
37 seconds left. Ball in possession of the Future Hope Harlequins. One try in the middle can change the course of this game. Look at that.
Those hits.
Certified boom far.
Both sides waiting with bated breath. Lakshmi charging through.
The defense must keep their feet locked onto the field. On foot defense we need now. There goes the horn. One turnover and one try can change the course of this game.
And Rima passes
That's
it
a
out.
tackle. The ball almost traveled touch. Can this be?
Has been
And with that whistle, the Delhi Hurricanes
Hurricanes
advances to the finals of the Division 115s Rugby Championship. The day comes to an end, Amishi.
You have to feel for the Future Hope Harlequin girls. They played outstandingly with putting their hearts, hands, feet, probably everything there on the ground. They've left everything there. Both teams deserved equally to be in the finals, but only one team wins. And for this edition, it's Delhi Hurricanes. At full time, the scores are Delhi Hurricanes at 20, Future Hope Harlequins at 14, and Delhi Hurricanes advances to the finals. See you tomorrow for day 5.